Welcome, one and all, back to the PMA OWL, the long anticipated, much, I suppose it's been appreciated. We got quite a few teams popping in the Discord tonight, but we're bringing you Studio 69 versus the Dallas Dojo. This is Dan, aka that one Dan guy, aka Drunk Red, joined tonight by a lovely duo. We've got Steck Monster behind the scenes running the cams for us. And we've got Liam here in the booth. How are you this evening, Liam?
Good. I'm all confused. There's a lot of confusion right in the beginning of this, but I'm here for some good Overwatch. I think we are almost close. We've got ours from one team. I believe we're just waiting for ours on Studio 69.
It really encapsulates Overwatch 2 in a nutshell. That feeling, I think, though. Just a little confused on the upstart. I know we've all been out here playing some ranked games so far, a little bit confused on how some things go. But as teams are starting to shake things out at the beginning of the season, I'm curious who's going to get the grip on it fastest here. Right? We're only at game number 2 in week number 1 of our inaugural season here for Overwatch 2. So I'm very curious how these teams are going to shake out here.
Me too. And yeah, it looks like we're jumping into Lijiang Tower. Our lineups for tonight, we're gonna have McStupid Head and Iron Brew on tank. We're gonna have Static, Virologic, Shushi, Bang on drums on our DPS, and DR Daikenkai, Killer Lizard, Yakety Attack, and Symphonia John are on your supports. So, I don't think we've. Well, we haven't seen these two teams play. We've only seen Quad C and Damn I Love Frogs play tonight. So this is, an inaugural match for these two teams. I don't really know who's going to come out on top.
I mean, apologies. I got a little bit distracted because I tuned in a bit last night to see the stream. Got to heckle AJ in the casting booth and enjoy that unfold. But I was wondering what the D in DILF was this season.
Is Damn I Love Frogs. It looks like we are going to jump into it. We do see Virologic on Genji. We know in the Combine, he was cracked on that Genji. First fight's going to open up here. Dallas Dojo is going to get to the point first, and while Studio 69 is going to be in White Room, and the first two trades come out. McStupid Head goes to go down. There's no tank, so hopefully you can kind of expect Dallas Dojo to collapse and take advantage of that. And it looks like they are going to get point, but they're not going to cap it.
DDR Daikenkai. Definitely curious if they were trying to help get back to escort the rest of their team, or if that was just a hard reset, which, I mean, I respect. Like you say, the point was not capped especially quick. They decided to run down the kills. So, should be a pretty fast recontest here.
Yeah, I mean, not too much drama, really only, gonna be 20% before the fight breaks out. I do believe we saw Virologic try to go in and then dash back out.
Just trying to cause a little bit of chaos. That's one of the perks so far with the Genji. Not a lot of stuns. You see Ana with that sleep dart doesn't look like it lands on anybody so far. And that's one of the few things that a Genji like Virologic really has to deal with here. You see him just being able to dash through, but no, the kills have stacked up slowly but surely throughout. And that's going to be Studio 69 wiped again.
Yeah, and just a quick one. Shushi's over here looking for something cheeky. He's almost got Pulse Bomb. So looking for a quick stagger, but not sure if I can get out. Give himself away to Virologic.
Pick a fight?
Yeah, he's just going to dash away. No real drama. We do see McStupid Head swap off Azarian onto the D.Va. Interesting to see that McStupid Head's not on Sigma. I do know he loves Sigma, but maybe he's been practicing his D.Va as well. Bang on drums was looking for some poke damage and race away, but really, the Dallas Dojo do not need to push outside of this doorway. Oh, there's grab! McStupid Head trying to eat it. Yeah, Pulse Bomb comes in as well. McStupid Head's gonna go down. Not necessarily to it, but definitely as a response. Just Static Alive is gonna be going down. And there's another convincing fight win.
I wonder if McStupid Head is going to switch off the D.Va. Nope, probably staying for ult, stays for speed as well. Didn't realize we were already ticking up.
Yeah, we're gonna have
the new sounds here.
To get a touch in here. Here comes Blade from Virologic, it's nanoed as well. Same way Drums gets DDR Daikinkai though, and Fear Logic is not able to get anybody. Jonah or Bang on My Drums is able to distract him long enough with Wraith. There's the victory, Death Blossom. Well, the rest of the team cleaned up, and that is going to be a clean round 1 win for Dallas Dojo here.
Really solid play all around. I mean, the ult combinations so far have been pretty clean. We saw a little bit of counter pick coming out. I'm pretty sure McStupid had opted for that D.Va either because of the Pulse Bomb or the Graviton Surge, or both, trying to shut down that combo between Shushi Foof and Iron Brew. Excuse me, Shushi, the new name for the season here. But you know, I think so far the right ideas are getting implemented by Studio 69. Just a little bit of the execution.
For sure. I also, you know, I know, also just not sure that these guys have really figured out kind of their what they want to go for. They do seem to group up and then split up, and maybe, you know, their communication isn't quite there tonight, but it's also only round 1, still a lot to go. Ooh, Shushi actually mirrored the Genji. D-Max McStupid had and gets viewer logic in the meantime, and that's going to be
immediately here. Hard way to start the fight.
Yeah, DDR Daikinkai also getting focused down, but he is a slippery Lucio, and he's still here.
Keeps it contested for a good long while. They're going to be 4v5. I wonder if Studio 69 takes this fight or just stays to poke. Oh, McStupid had D-Mech. That's not the way you want to bring in these.
Yeah, they're going to have to get out of there, but I don't think they're going to... Well, I don't think they want to let them set up in this doorway here. Oh, DDR Daikinkai spawned and then came back and went down again.
Time for the hard regroup.
I mean, they're really going to struggle trying to get through this doorway here. Once the team's able to set up in this door, it's so hard to get past them. Luckily, they don't have a car wash with the Sim. And we do see Virologic swap to the Reaper, but the Stupid Head is down to half. Ooh, super low, and it's going to get D-Mech'd as well.
Right now, I think McStupid Head and the D.Va is just not making the most sense against the Zarya here. That's been kind of the story of things so far.
Yeah.
And just in general, Zarya is such a strong character with the double self bubble available, and just huge charge right now on Iron Brew, melting through this kill feed. Yakety Tack picks up one as well on a DDR Daikinkai again here. And I mean, the ults are slowly but surely even still going in the favor of Dallas Dojo.
But we do see McStupid Head swap over to the Rhine, so hopefully this is going to be a little bit better for him with the double fire strike, more maneuverability.
The May wall comes out clean.
Oh, it's huge. Double pulse bomb from Static. Here comes Blade from Shushi, and actually Shushi got smacked in the face by McStupid Head.
What a retake!
Yeah,
Studio 69 comes in hot with some swaps. All they use, what? A pulse bomb and a coalescence?
I don't even know if they used coalescence. They used pulse bomb and a wall. I mean, they used a wall, and like that was just kind of turning the fight.
Excellent retake there by Studio 69. Can they hold up? They got a lot of ultimates out as well from the Dojo.
They do, and they're at 78%, which means if they get one good team fight win, they're going to be set up and putting Studio 69 on the back foot here. But first pick is going to go for Dallas Dojo. I guess Bang on Drums went down first, so just a trade. Yeah, and it doesn't... I mean, Dallas Dojo are here more bodies on the point, but Studio 69 is still just backing up.
Oh, McStupid
Head has the Earth Shatter. It's 3-4.
Would have liked to see it try to pop it onto that Reaper. The shield of Reinhardt, like 1200 feels like a lot, but it just melts so fast, and he didn't even have the opportunity for the team there. Going in hot though. McStupid Head gets lit up for it.
Yeah, and the grab as well. I don't think they're gonna have a touch. Virologic throwing the Blizzard just for desperation? Who is here? I bet Static was here.
DDR Daikinkai did make it on point for a moment. McStupid Head still has the shatter. If he can make it there, the hammer down, it's a big!
No, he can't touch though! So... It always feels bad when you hit the massive shatter and it doesn't end up mattering in the end.
Oh man, that was a nail biter of an ending, though. I mean, the way that Studio 69 has rounded out this map, I mean, it doesn't reflect that it's going to be a 2-0 in favor of the Dallas Dojo, but things are looking spicy for map number 2 here.
Yeah, DPS Moira play of the game. I love it.
Solid, solid. I'm proud of you, Yakety Tack. Well done. Very, very skill shot. Hey, that's part of playing Moira right now, though, right? I mean, if there's one thing that I think is reign true for the supports, it's that you always get killed by Sombra. I mean, that you have to carry your weight in the DPS category, right? You have to be able to win a 1v1 if somebody comes at you. Like, if it's not a tank, you have to be able to defend yourself.
For sure.
We'll be right back for a quick technical pause. Pause there. But heading into map number 2, are we still? Apologies for my lack of information here. This season, are there still map pools per game?
There are. Yep.
Wonderful. So for map number 2,
It's
what's
gonna
coming
be
at us here?
it's gonna be Escort. And I believe the options are like Route 60. I don't want to quote this; it's screwed up. I think Route 66. I believe Circuit Royale is new in the pool. Rialto and Dorado, maybe, or maybe not Rialto. Just for sure, I know Circuit Royale and Dorado.
Well, definitely not Dorado. That's going to be the band coming out of Iron Brew here for Dallas Dojo.
All right, well, so Dorado. So new map is an option. I don't know if Studio 69 want to go for that.
I mean, new map, new fun. I'm all about it.
I am too. It's really just I wonder, what's going to play into their strengths as far as well. I mean, really, what they want to play. Do they want to play the more brawly style, where they just run? Do they want to play the long ranged hit scan and maybe play? Oh, Havana is the other escort map.
Mm,
Um, which speaking of long range hit scan, they might want to play Havana.
absolutely. I mean, even at that rate, we've already seen some Genji matchups. If a Widowmaker comes out, you don't even necessarily have to match it barrel to barrel.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Just while we're waiting a little bit here, um, Liam, how have you felt so far about the game? I mean, it
Oh,
is
like Overwatch
definitely,
2?
yeah. I mean, it
Oh,
is
so fun.
definitely a different experience.
I am I'm not very good at him, but Doomfist is just so fun to play.
You
You
need to
spend
go
like
to the school of Jabo. I've been playing with his Doomfist a little bit lately.
oh, all right. Yeah, maybe
Yes.
I'll need some lessons, but it's just fun to go in and like feed your brains out. His movement is so fun.
And that's one of the things that like I'm most excited to see as teams kind of, I mean, I don't want to say start to like meme around, because I know for a lot of folks, like, people come out here to win. People come out here because they like to
Sure.
play organized Overwatch. But we also like to have a pretty darn good time. And every
Oh,
once in a
sure.
while, a match is just kind of gonna go in your favor. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what some of the crazy shenanigans are gonna happen. Like, the Doom, like, what's gonna be the new pirate ship, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's, oh wow. Are we gonna get those kinds of memes? I guarantee you the PMAOWL will figure out a way to give us those kinds of memes, but
Oh, of course.
we'll see. Havana Prime pirate ship example. I'm just saying, Dallas Dojo, if you're gonna be on attack, if any of you have the stream open, don't be cowards. Figure it out. You're all very smart. I've played a lot of games with these folks. I know they know their way around a pirate ship.
I think we have no lineup changes for Studio 69. I'm just waiting on Dallas Jojo or Dallas Dojo. One thing I'm not a fan of in this new game is the chat will just go away sometimes, and you can't scroll. You have to go find it again.
Yeah,
Other than
there's some
that,
interface things that are a little difficult, but we
very cool.
get there. I'm very, very curious to see what some of the picks are here. I'm rather expecting an Ana out of defenders, probably from DDR Daikinkai. I must admit, I'm checking Killer Lizard's profile as we speak. I do see some Ana in here. I do indeed.
I do believe, yeah, Killer Lizard is a new addition to the league, as well as Logic and Bardo, possibly, and more.
I believe so. Always appreciate the opportunity to give a little bit of a player profile here. Looks like we're going to be seeing Bardo, in fact, in just a moment. Bardo, be my friend so I can find out what you play. Very, very curious, though, to see how Studio 69 come out on Havana. Certainly hope that they are willing to take an aggressive and decisive first fight. I think that they had a lot of energy and a lot of momentum coming out of the end of our last map. Lijiang, right?
Yeah,
Gosh,
that was
wow.
Lijiang.
Man, it has been a moment since I've been in the booth, and I love every second of it, but sometimes the words just fail. But I think that Studio 69 is an opportunity here to really shut down Dallas Dojo in a way that brings them back in this match.
Oh, for sure. I do want to see
Initiating match.
I do want to see Studio 69 play the I know Logic has a very good Genji. Don't know that Havana is the best Genji map, but I do
He's definitely an option, at least until third point.
for
Gets a little
sure.
bit too sparse on cover there, but there's some balconies and things that he can get around with on
They can get around
first.
them. Yeah, that'll be exciting to see. Oh, we see Iron Brew with the Bastion. Oh, but that's attacking side. I don't know that that's gonna stay.
They're
We
trying to
did
figure
have
out how to pirate ship.
we did have Bardo swap in on tank, and we have Iron Brew over to DPS, as well as Bang My Drums moving to support. And it looks like Studio 69 are going for something cheeky. They're gonna go for the close hold, aren't they?
Yes, indeed. Especially with that Baptiste. You've got the immortality field trying to keep somebody alive on the brink. You've got the May wall to try to get some separations. McStupidhead's got a good chunk of sustain on the Rhine. I'm curious if he won't try to charge out the gate with that new control he's got available to it. Nope, just gonna hit it straight with the fire strike.
They have
Blocking the wall off early. That Bastion's going to cause trouble, though. Iron Brew really laying down some damage, and Bardo's preventing much from coming back the other way.
oh, and a big anti from Banging My Drums is gonna get Virologic and Stupid Head, but they do get does wear off without really any follow up.
Virologic had a really nice May wall in the middle of that. As soon as the purple lands out of Banging My Drums, throws it up, saves a life, probably still on the brink of death, staying alive. Virologic finally falls, and now this might spell the end of the hold, but it's been a solid 40 seconds.
That is true, and the rest of them are still here, and they don't seem to be going down anytime soon. I mean, Iron Brew is almost to ult. I expect him to. Oh well, there's here coming the kills for Dallas Dojo. DDR Deckard had the only one to trade, but Iron Brew got rezzed by Symphonia John.
A full minute off the hold, though. I mean, and a solid wipe there. Killer Lizard dies a little bit slow, winds up running back to cart, though, doesn't get too far away. They're going to get a absolute second, if not third fight on first here.
Oh, for sure. And we do see some ults coming online for Studio 69. The Iron Brew's ult does not land, but Static does go down to Sushi.
It does split the team considerably, though. McStupidhead falls. Virologic tries to throw the wall up on the stairs, trying to get something happening, but it's really all just self-preservation. Does find the 1 kill on Sushi to the high ground, but Symphonia John's got the res. It's just all for naught. But the oh no, Bob
sailed into the hotel. Oh,
it's tea time for Bob.
He's just
He had to
hanging
go
out.
to the cafe here. Man. And now we're going to see Virologic throws the Blizzard down. Means Banging My Drum's going to get cleaned up in the midst of it. McStupidhead slowly but surely having to just back away. Try to get out. Can't quite make it around the corner to safety. And now, really, Studio 69 just has to give up first at this point.
Yeah, I mean, although they still have 3 ults, so I don't necessarily think it was terrible for them to use the ults they did. Whereas we're gonna have 3 ults on the side of Dallas Dojo as well. Virologic is just dueling this Diva and Sushi at the same time. Oh, DDR comes to the rescue and gets dynamited. Both of them are able to get out, which is good for now. Oh, Shushi's gonna take down Static, and Bardo's gonna get Killer Lizard as well. Another Bastion all onto McStupidhead.
And the ultimate on top of it. McStupidhead's just having a tough time here. It really does feel like as soon as that first kill or 2 come out, that the fight just snowballs so fast now with one less body.
For sure. Yeah, I see, in the 5v5, it's a lot harder to sustain if you lose, because you don't have that off tank to peel, whereas necessarily in Overwatch 1 you could want someone in your backline go down, you have the off tank go deal with the problem and maybe stall enough for your support to get back, but it's not the case anymore. Virologic does get Iron Brew, but Sushi trades Static to open up this fight. We did also see Window come out from Killer Lizard. Another Bob comes out in a better spot. McStupidhead shatters. I don't know if it got anybody, but it's just Bob and Sushi here, so they should be able to deal with this fairly well. I take that back. Bardo or DDR Daigenkai goes down to Bardo, and McStupidhead gets antied. Static is up here with the overclock, but not able to get a ton done with it so far. But they are still holding this point. McStupidhead is very low and goes down. Bomb comes in. Oh, it's gonna get Static. Oh, he's gonna be confused as to how that got him, because I'm not even sure I understand. DDR Daigenkai is still here stalling the point, and we see McStupidhead swap over to the
just being a menace as well. Slowly but surely they'll get whittled down. Man, that was a long stagger fight out of Studio 69, but in their favor. Still 3.5 minutes on to the last point. It's going to be a tough push for Dallas Dojo if they get slowed up on this front road.
For sure, and I mean, it's definitely not, it's also not, 3 minutes on the clock for point 2 isn't ideal. However, it is not written off, especially with Static swapping over to the Widow. Let's see what Static is going to be able to get done there.
Oh, re-peeks and gets hit by the pocketed Ash of Sushi Foof. Static goes down early. The lamp has to come out as well, but Killer Lizard not quite fast enough. Bombardment falling now across the bridge. Virologic doesn't have Ice Block anymore. McStupidhead is finally onto that Sigma we had mentioned earlier here. Perhaps trying to cut down on some of this projectile spam damage coming out of Iron Brew, out of Sushi Foof. Banging My Drums falls. Bardo's frozen, can't get back to save his Ana. And now the wall comes out from Virologic again. Caught off in the back line, couldn't quite get rescued by the team, but they're there to stop the cart. Bob trying to put a little bit of pressure on it now, though probably going to change things in favor of the Dallas Dojo. DDR Daikenkai does get caught by Robert. Static onto a Bastion of their own now with the window from Killer Lizard just laying damage down the main fight here.
The nano onto Iron Brew though.
Oh, he says my gun's bigger.
Long for this world, but he's still there. Finally does go down. DDR Daikenkai stopped over to the Zen for the last minute, looking likely for some more damage. Another ult from Iron Brew. Oh, it's gonna hit DDR Daikenkai in the top of the head.
Choice by Iron Brew just to get rid of that random few seconds of figuring out where the last defender is. 1:39 left on the clock is good for this attack here.
Oh, for sure. It was also, it was interesting. Iron Brew hit his ult and laid down the 3 shells right in a row, and the first one was on top of McStupid Head, and McStupid Head, not knowing where the other shells were, instinctively backed up and into the other shells, and he went from full health down to like 10 in just
Oh,
1 second. So it was just, that feeling of like, oh, I need to avoid this ult and just getting taken so low. It's got to be hard.
absolutely. And I mean, especially for someone like Sigma, right? Like
Oh
I know
yeah.
I know McStupidhead's got time on that hero, and to now not be able to really effectively deal with a Bastion ult, I guess he
Hmm.
can Sigma. I presume he could throw his shield into the sky. I don't know if he could use his hands though. I don't know if the kinetic
Well,
grasp would be successful.
I think Diva can DM them, but
Well, then I suppose Sigma should be able to, but the hitbox can be a bit wonky. We'll find out. Perhaps McStupidhead's still on the Sigma. Iron Brew still in the Bastion here for round 2. Sushi is going to shake things up a bit, though, with the Genji. I wouldn't be surprised to see Symphonia John on the Mercy attached to Sushi for a little while here.
for sure. But also, Iron Brew, another great choice to pocket. And it looks like Dallas Dojo are going to do this same, or do what was done to them. Ooh, Bardo gets slept by Killer Lizard. An antied, but no real follow-up. Oh, Virologic gets Symphonia down, but then Bardo trades. Shushi's going to take down Static. Shushi in the back line, looking to just harass the supports here. McStupid Head is kind of sandwiched. I mean, Shushi's not paying attention to him, but he is actually going to take down Iron Brew, I believe. Or bang him down?
Oh yes, slowly but surely the cleanup kills are going to come through here. That is a huge elimination from Virologic out of the gate. When you eliminate Symphonia John first, now not only do they have half the healing resources, they have half the damage, at least, they don't have the boosted damage, I should say, and they don't have the res. They don't have a 6th life on the field. That was an excellent elimination to start things off here. No ults ready online, though, for fight number 2. See how this teams start to stagger out here.
We do also see Static over onto the Genji of his own. Oh, Bardo 8 Virologic's Pulse Bomb, and Virologic goes down to the grenade of Iron Brew. Oh, McStupid Head looking to rock Shushi, but it just double jumps right over it. Shushi does have Blade. Likely not going to use it here with just DDR Daikenkai and Virologic left. Both of them are going to look to try and get out.
Oh, but a late kill does find DDR Daikenkai. That's going to be a bit of a rough stagger, especially on one of their supports here.
Yeah, they were able to push the cart fairly far, especially, the close hold did not last as long as... Oh, and Static goes down to Iron Brew's grenade as well before they even get the full group. Well, at least they're going to have 4 ults online. However,
there's 5 ults ready to go on the other side, though.
Oh, I want to see 9 ults used. Come on, we can do it.
I mean, I'm down for an ult fiesta.
There's
one.
Yeah, here comes one. Shushi's low.
I'll have to just back up into the alley a little further, regroup in Cafe. Iron Brew doesn't connect on any. Sushi Foof pops the blade and dies for it.
Iron Brew's nanoed as well. But still here, McStupid Head was looking to do work, but he just couldn't, and the rest of his team kind of melted around him.
Where in there did Iron Brew eliminated himself, correct?
I don't...
I'm pretty sure I saw Iron Brew die with no kill attached to him. I saw that, Dylan.
I will note, here comes Nano Blade. Yeah, they've got 5 ults coming online. There's Banging My Drums down to Static's Blade. There's Iron Brew mostly as well as Symphonia John. So get me the hell out of here.
Slippery Mercy coming out of Symphonia John right now. Finally taken down by Virologic. Bardo's going to try to stall out a bit. Does find the kill on Static.
Gonna get demaxed though. And antied. Yeah, there he goes down. This stupid head. Shushi got Virologic, but
The stagger is on right now from Dallas Dojo, trying to stall it out on first point. They might as well throw bodies here if it should happen to be successful. It wins the map. McStupidhead with a good lift, though. Gonna defeat Iron Brew swiftly. Followed up with Symphonia John's death. Bomb's not gonna find anything out of Bardo.
Anyway,
This will slowly go in the favor of Studio 69.
they're gonna cap this here, I believe. Iron Brew's here looking for something cheeky, but they're gonna find him. Actually, they so far have not found him. Gives enough time for Symphony and John to get back in. Sleep Dart misses. But Shushi's coming in on Genji. Yeah, Iron Brew's so slippery on this Tracer. Shushi's getting back in. As well as Bangama drops. Gets the anti on to Killer Lizard. Killer Lizard goes down. Static swaps over onto Sojourn. Here comes a blade from Shushi. Gets the dash onto DR Daiken Kai. Bardo's gonna get demacked. Bardo's also gonna get static after, though. It's just Fear Logic here. I guess
this is going to be it.
Down. Yeah, that's gonna be
Not like this! Slowly but surely, Studio 69 gets whittled away and Dallas Dojo gets the hold on first.
Yeah, that was... Oh, Iron Brew play of the game.
Oh, the Nano Bastion
Yeah, the Nano
at the end.
It's just dirty.
A little bit better now with Bastion's mobility rework. You know, just to opt for the Nano, the window, he doesn't have to stay stationary anymore. That's why we see a little bit of that come forth with Iron Brew versus, I think that was Vera Logic on the Bastion, or no, Static on the Bastion counterpart. Just not quite enough to answer here.
Yeah, interesting to see what Studio 69 are thinking, you know, what they are going to be doing, kind of deal with this.
I mean, right now you have to expect that you're going to be fighting at minimum a Bastion. Like we've seen it enough times now. I would expect that
right.
That's the thing that we're going to be paying the most attention to. As far as what that actually looks like, though, haven't seen anything in the way of perhaps. Well, I don't know that a Orisa is necessarily any better of an answer than a Sigma, but it is a little bit more damage presence, a little bit more combination of that ability to hold in a team fight. I don't know that I could put my finger just yet on like what Studio 69 needs to do a little bit differently this evening, but the one thing is just clean up their kills a little bit faster. We saw it in the last fight of Havana. That fight just staggered on and on and onward there until eventually Dallas Dojo was able to accumulate a few ultimates. They were able to convert on kills a couple of times faster. So just a little bit more of that focus or of burst damage, just something to connect those final few hits for the kill is really all it seems Studio 69 needs.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get all the swaps down. Yeah, it is kind of hard to say what they're gonna do and what they need to do. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so we're gonna see McStupidhead swap in for Linux, and it's gonna be Linux on tank. So let me get that set up.
Apologies, I am also still trying to figure out how why my free camera is not working correctly in most of our games here.
All right. So we have an R from Studio 69. We're going to be on Hollywood as well. So.
Well, I mean, if there was ever a map for Studio 69 to show up at, it should be
I mean, this is
Hollywood.
the namesake, yeah, you know. All right, and that is ours in the chat. Let us get done and get in here. Actually, before we do that, spectate that only. There we go. Now everything's set.
Let us play some games. Do you want to play a game, Liam?
Oh no, not that kind of game.
'Tis the season. We haven't had a spooky map. No spooky maps tonight.
No
Big
spooky
sad.
maps.
Big sad stack. No spooky map. We'll have to see if we make it to a map number 4 or not. Studio. Well, apologies. I should confirm. Are we playing best of first to 3 still?
Yes, it is a best of 5.
Perfect. Perfect.
Also, I will note that the chat's been pretty active today. We got 28 people in there, and I believe we've got a bunch of fans on both sides. We've seen some people rooting for Static in particular. I know he's got a bunch of fans in chat. I think Ironbrew's got some fans, as well as Yaki Tag. So it's good to see people coming out.
Absolutely. Shout out to the supporters here in chat tonight. We appreciate all the new names and faces in the league this season. It's been wonderful seeing the renewed interest and growth of our league here. Tons of fun. We got a lot more Overwatch coming at you here. So far, we're going to see a little bit of a shake-up. Lennox in on some tank now. Going to bust out the Winston for Studio 69.
I love it. They're doing full dive. I feel like this is not. I don't know what they need, but for sure, like it's a drastic switch. They are going to be, you know.
I hope it's the
Jazz
target
there.
focus and the burst damage that I was talking about. I mean,
For sure.
well, that'll be what makes or breaks this. Static already in, invisible with the Sombra, trying to get a solid hack off to start this probably.
Linux swapped to the Diva right away. Wondering if they saw the lineup and they said, "Oh, I don't want to deal Monkey v Orisa." Oh, dives up onto the high ground, gets D-Mac, but Static takes out Bang on My Drum, so there's only one support left. They can totally keep this going. Shushi's gonna
Definitely
take
a
down
good
Lennox. However,
Can they
Virologic's
continue it?
still here just doing work. Takes down Shushi. Symphonia John gets the res. But it's still 4v4. Another trade for Bardo and DDR Daikenkai. And Killer Liz is going to get Iron Brew. I think that's going to be them taking the points. So just Symphonia John and Bang on My Drums left. And that's it. 3 minutes left on the clock. This is a very good almost reversal from what we've been seeing from Studio 69 of just losing the first pick and then struggling to keep the momentum.
Target
That
focus
does go down.
coming clean.
Yeah, really.
Oh, especially, you see it there at the end, that's a little bit of it getting sloppy. Those are the kinds of kills that you can't afford. Static falls to Sushi in the last seconds. Sushi gets away clean, it looks like here so far. And that's going to be a solid pick just to, kind of give some footing back to Dallas Dojo. And I will note, Liam, it looks like chat is trying to correct us about Lennox's name, but has failed to provide any information beyond Lennox is wrong and then spell it Lennox.
Exactly.
So I appreciate Lennox being here.
You nailed it.
Wonderful gamer so far.
Lennox? I'm going with Lennox. Iron Brew with 2, as well as Shushki Pop Overclock. So yeah, so at least it was a quick team fight loss. They're gonna be able to regroup. No one's peeking early. Big. It seems obvious, but at the same time, it's so hard to break the habit of like, oh, I'm just gonna throw a little poke damage, and then someone rips your face off when you peek it out, and like now you're staggered super hard. So
absolutely, and especially one body makes all the difference here. You see Killer Lizard letting the Kitsune guide early here, converts on a kill. Virologic pops the blade and finds Bang on My Drums to kick things off, but now the killing blows going side to side. Bardo finds one, Lennox finds one, Bardo finds a second, DDR Daikenkai getting in on the kill feed, but it's just not quite enough here. Gonna try to regroup. Static gets out.
Well,
Killer
they still have
follows.
3.5 minutes, which is plenty of time to push this to the next point. There's no real rush. They've got they have 2 ults online. EMP is huge though. You know, they can beat in response to grab and EMP. I bet it's gonna open your ear. Yep, there's EMP.
It's gonna
It gets
find
all
five. Huge
Two, three off of
EMP.
it. Yeah, there's 4. It's just Iron Brew left. He's gonna throw the ult. Desperation doesn't get anybody.
He's got to be switching, right? Iron Brew's got to
There's-
switch here.
there's
There's
no
no
way.
way.
No,
No,
Iron Brew's
he's still
on
on the bastion. Iron Brew, why?
I'm pretty sure. So we've been corrected. It's Lennox. Say it fast and it'll happen. That's a good way to say that. Say it fast. Anyways, I'm pretty sure all that did was give Lennox up to 800% charge. Gets discorded.
Oh, and no touch for the second point.
It was a huge grab, but they weren't able to follow. It's just trades so far. I guess Overwatch does go down in Lennox. Oh,
I mean,
no.
it's gonna be the retake for Dojo, but it just doesn't do any good. The front spawn is now active. The second point has been capped. That is
it has
a
been
big
capped.
win.
All right, I was confused. I was like, oh no, it's tragic, but
Oh, it
yeah,
slipped
really
in. They managed to delay at the front door, and now we're gonna have to see third point out of Dallas Dojo. Studio 69 trying to roll along. Symphonia John, the only one with an ult online for this fight, but Shushi Foof already has found one with theirs. That's probably going to be enough. The one early pick, no, answered by Static, and perhaps better.
Down. Solo grab on the Iron Brew just to get him out of the equation.
I respect.
That's a mood. You know, you got Bastion in the way. You just send the grab. Oh, Bardo is getting staggered hard and just focused. This is looking really good for Studio 69 here.
Absolutely. This is the kind of shakeup that we wanted to see headed into, you know, their make or break map. They've been gathering tempo all night. Can they roll it into the final? No, Shushifu finds the melee to end Virologic.
Oh, and then the
picks up
headshot
a
on the
second.
DDR Daikenkai. I really thought this opened up. Iron Brew went up top and was looking straight down and didn't see, I believe it was Killer Lizard throwing kunais at him. But doesn't actually get fully punished for it. Was able to stay alive, and then Shushi got the 2 kills to open that up. Still 2 minutes though, and only what, like 10 meters to push this thing. This is still looking very good. And there's another
More
EMP.
ults on their side though. I really expect to see an EMP into Kiriko ult, into Blade, beat when you need it. This should be a wrap.
Static's been found out? No, he hasn't. Virologic's harassing Iron Brew. There's EMP. He gets 2. Here's Blade as well the Kiriko ult. Oh,
yes, indeed. This should be about it. Virologic finds a 2-piece. Killer Lizard grabs another, and there's the final meters. 143 left on the clock. Studio 69 making their namesake proud so far here.
0 to 3, switching sides.
Oh, hey, somebody get that screenshot in chat. The fire-eyed god claiming that if there's a C9, there's a gifted sub. You hear that? You hear that, gamers? There's a bounty. I know. You'll love to see it. You love to see it. Everybody forgets about the cheeky little invisible Sombra.
I know, I certainly do.
No matter what. I mean, pretty much the only people that don't are the ones that are feeling the bullet rain on the back of their head. Usually the supports, but you know.
Yep. I'm usually the one who's like, oh, we're doing great. We're spawn camping them, and there's a Sombra pushing the payload all the way to the end, and I haven't looked up at the progress at all. So, alright, we do see Static swap over to the Echo, which is interesting because I thought Static was doing very well on Sombra, but maybe feeling it more the Echo for defense. Throwing something up. Iron Brew is going to be swapping to Soldier. No more Bastion. Iron Brew is going to be looking to harass Static, but Killer Lizard likely with the pocket, and then
I mean,
with the Ana.
Fortunately for Dallas Dojo, though, that Soldier swap is going to be pretty nice with Static on the Echo. Give him some sort of answer. Probably not enough with Killer Lizard on the pocket, though, I would imagine, right?
No, probably not. But, I mean, you know, if you're just able to force Static away to look elsewhere and kind of not take those sightlines, but remains to be seen. Virologic going down super low. Look at this, getting healed by Killer Lizard. Lennox is able to stay alive as well, but they are giving up space. Lennox is high charge. Ironbrew's gonna get the opening kill onto Lennox though. Oh, and Bangman Grumps gets Virologic. That's gonna be a very quick point take. Almost as quick as Studio 69's. I believe that they had yeah, like 3:10 on the clock when they capped point as well. Oh, but Ironbrew's
Definitely,
Ironbrew!
a late kill,
Yeah,
no touch for
really?
sure, but it's gonna be a solid recontest. We saw this happen on third point for Dallas Dojo. It's really nice when you find that late kill on the attacker once you set up, appropriately situate yourselves on the high grounds, all that good stuff. Have a moment to really strategize. I expect to see a solid fight now. Slowly but surely posturing here. Both Zarya's trying to build up charge. A bubble apiece comes out. Just trying to find that opening damage, get someone low enough to strike. Lennox falls, dangerous, but Static's going to be the first one to get an elimination onto Ironbrew. Goes ahead and gets the copy, now popping the visor.
You love to see it. Symphonia or sorry, actually bang on my drums trying to get on the dodge. Does get the fade. We are gonna have five ults for Dallas Dojo to the 3 of Studio 69, but our Dallas Dojo gonna all plus Q at the same time.
I expect we're gonna see Coalescence and Visor. Maybe Dragon probably Coalescence and Visor is what I would like to see them use here, but Static takes the beat out of the equation.
There's Coalescence and Visor.
That's gonna be just enough.
Oh, but Gravin!
And a big nade, but no follow-up
no
on it. Lennox.
Alive.
Oh, Lennox hits a fat grab, followed up on by DDR Daikenkai, but just no damage. Wow.
Oh, but we're gonna have a Nano Blade from Virologic here. And we do see Static swap off of the Echo onto the Sword Run, which I do like.
Definitely going to be a little bit easier headed into third. The grab
the
comes
grab.
out from Bardo
Anti-team
and
response.
Dragons.
Dragon only gets one though. Oh, just kidding. There it is. There's a second.
Oh, caster curse on Killer Lizard. Come on, Leo.
Yep, my bad. Hey, I'm sleeping in the back line from DDR Daikenkai. Here comes Nano Blade. Gets Shushi.
Surprise
He's gonna get
Nano Blade
Ironbrew as well.
for 3, for 4.
Give
Give him the ace. Give him the ace. Oh, Bardo gets the kill onto
rude.
Virologic. Bardo's getting out of dodge though.
Jonah's asking where DDR Daikenkai came from with the sleep.
Oh, Bardo dies late. No.
Oh,
Bardo
no.
can't quite escape. Shushi will find Killer Lizard and Static, but oof, this is a tough one to say. If Shushi finds a third, it's gonna be a real problem. Right now we've got a little 3v3 action going on. Faster respawns though should be in the favor of Studio 69.
DDR Daikenkai goes down to open this. Static trades. Killer Lizard's gonna get the res, and Symphonia John goes down as well.
Oh, this might be...
Oh, this is totally in favor of Studio 69 here. Bardo slept, dropped, woken up, just completely bullied. And we're gonna have we're gonna have another Visor, as well as Dragons. Oh,
very, very proud of
Shushi
how
with
this
the
game...
log from... I don't even know where it was from.
Oh man, I was
Exclamation
just
point
about to
chat.
say, I'm so glad the way this game is playing out for Studio 69. They've really turned things around here on map
for
number
sure.
3. But right then, you see the dink come out of Shushi like he'd been doing all night. But I did want to give a little bit of praise to Killer Lizard too. The res has made a big difference these last 2 fights. We'll see if it matters again here in this one. A couple of kills come out as Ironbrew pops the visor. Shushi's going to go ahead and throw the dragons. That should be about the end of things here. Lennox, DDR, Dinkai, Killer Lizard still alive. If they can stay up for a respawn, there's a chance, but Shushi's in the back line trying to fight off Micah. In the process, Killer Lizard dies. No supports. That's going to be about the end of it here for third point, especially with Banging My Drums pops that Coalescence. Virologic trying to just buy some time, but splat goes the corpse on the wall as the cart rolls on to third.
239 though. This is still pretty even. Let's see if Iron Brew is gonna be able to get an early pick or is gonna go down. Actually, no real Iron Brew's still not necessarily overextended, but out in the open.
Just poking around. You know, without that off tank around to really come afford to punish a flanker, he can afford to just move around a little bit more freely like that. I appreciate his aggression. Shushifoof onto the Cassidy. Gets the first kill there for Viral Logic. This is a good opener. Bardo high charge.
Nano Blade as well.
Both bubbles have gone. There's an opportunity if they see it for Viral Logic to pop something. There goes Nano. There goes Valk.
Nano into static. Bardo's gonna go down. Yeah, and Studio 69 are gonna clean up. Iron Brew's gonna likely go down late here. Yeah, if you're allowed to chase him down and kill him, gets the Battle Mercy kill at the end there.
Now, here's the question. Liam, do you think we're gonna see a Grav get deflected? Or do you think you're gonna see a Grav get thrown at a Nano Genji and successfully catch him? Not, well, I guess not Nano, but
I think what we're gonna
Genji.
see is actually Grav and Deadeye get deflected by Vero.
Ooh.
Alright, here comes Visor. There's deflect out. So Bardo's definitely looking for a cheeky grab now. Forget the cooldown time for deflect, but yeah, it's coming back up soon. Here's Deadeye.
Again, no Deadeye. Down main, looking for any target, can't find anything.
Oh, nobody got him right at the end! Oh, a huge anti-nade is gonna get cleansed.
A little cocky from Viral Logic. Will it cost Studio 69 in the end? 40 seconds. If they can just eat it off the clock, all they have to take is one tick.
But there's two grabs. Here comes B. Lennox has Grav. So does Bardo. Neither have used it. Bang My Drum's gonna laser down Killer Lizard. Here comes Blade from Vero. It's gonna go down to Bang My Drums. Lennox with the Grav who gets two, but DDR Dragon Guy is dueling Iron Brew and can't turn around. Static is here as well.
I didn't quite see if the beat from Symphonia John got forced out, if someone got too low, or if it might have just been a little bit early there. Helps sustain through the whole fight here. And with overtime.
DDR Dragon Guy sleeping Bang My Drums right at the beginning. And Nano onto Static. Before DDR Dragon Guy goes down. Are they gonna be able to hold this? Iron Brew gets Static. Killer Lizard's low. Killer Lizard goes down as well. Bang My Drums. Okay, there's no way this stays. Your logic is still here on Tracer though.
Trying to buy an opportunity for a defense. Dallas Dojo in the last seconds will make it through.
But that's a minute 45 more.
Score
From how
to 3.
second point went, and really first point, that is a very good hold from Studio 69.
Well, Dallas Dojo does not get an attack now.
They don't. And Studio 69 had a very good attack running the dive with Static on Sombra. So I'm expecting him to go switch back to the Sombra, you know, just scream whatever target he just hacked and they just focus them down.
Absolutely. I mean, at that point, play a Mercy and whoever, you know, target that hack, whoever gets hit with it, you've got a damage boosted other DPS, even the damage boosted Sombra. If you get 1 or 2 kills, the point's pretty much yours at that point.
Yeah. Well, let's see. We're gonna have Iron Brew on Soldier, Shushi on Ash, Bang My Drums and Phony John on the Moira Lucio. Static and DDR Daikenkai have not decided what they want to do. Killer Wizards back on the Kiriko.
Definitely looks like they're headed towards the dive, just figuring out how to round it out.
Oh, it's gonna be TP.
Oh, try to TP, but they don't really need the teleporter, but it will be a decent answer to Bardo's Zarya. Try to discourage that bubble usage.
Go around it. But
will afford them the high ground as well.
They're just gonna TP.
Doing the TP for security on the high ground. Drops right on top of the cafe. That's nasty.
Oh, and Vero gets Iron Brew to open this up. Teeter Guy's low. But Static's gonna get Sushi! Oh, this is not looking good. Killer Lizard gets bang on the drums. Bardo goes down. I think that's it. That's all she wrote.
Just soft claps from Studio 69.
Oh,
That was a
what a
phenomenal
play.
execution. Well done to swing things back in their
Yeah, they
favor here.
crawl it back from the brink. They're like,
And the hacked play of the game from Static. Hits the 5-man EMP,
Yeah.
cleaning it up through the window and all.
this is the Iron Brew.
Oh man, and look at that kill feed even in the pot G. Static finds 2 and gets the credit for it, but I saw names all over the place on the other 3 eliminations. I mean, Studio 69 really firing on all cylinders for Hollywood.
For sure.
Perhaps a little bit of the roster swaps coming in clutch there. Perhaps
Oh.
the team just finally finding their mojo.
I believe we just had 2 people drop.
Well, you know, when you really give your desk a good celebratory slam,
Yeah, you get.
then you know you just disconnect sometimes. But looks like we're gonna have to sacrifice one more to the Blizzard gods, considering the Fire-Eyed God gifted 1 tier 1 sub to our community. Compost 3 collected that one. Thank you so much, Fire-Eyed God. Really appreciate the support here. Virologic won a 1v5 and got robbed at pot G, they say. Sorry, Viro. I mean, the pot G overlords giveth and the pot G overlords taketh away. I really would love to know, like, what sleep deprived team of coders put together the spaghetti code that is pot G, so that, like, I don't know, I could buy him a meal or whatever, because I love it. Like, I love the chaos of it. It infuriates me constantly, but man, is it fun.
I think what it actually is it's a little gerbil in the game, and he just is like watching. But he only pays attention half the time, so then he's like, "Oh, I
Blizzard
saw that. It's cool."
on stream had a cat pick maps for the professional league, so I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh,
Let
did they
that
really have a
sink in.
cat pick?
They really let a cat wander around and pick maps.
Oh, that's glorious.
I'm pretty sure it was a cat. It was an animal for certain. I'm pretty sure it was a cat. Yeah. Stuck in the background. I believes it was a caster's cat. Yeah, I think it was So's cat. Anyhow, no cats involved here in our game tonight, aside from the pot G, potentially unconfirmed. Do your own research. Wear your tinfoil hats, and well, we'll have to see how things shake out as we continue on. Dallas Dojo a bit on the back foot now, perhaps. We'll see if Studio 69 can write it out. What maps are available to us for our
Push?
4th of the night? Push for the evening.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. The band is Esperanza. Esperanza? I don't really know
I believe so.
how to say that one. All right, let me show you guys.
I believe if you notice in game, they spell it differently. Without the I don't know the proper name for the C with an addition to it. But I think they spell it as SEA, something along that line. There's a spot where it just noticed it the other day. But anyhow,
Ooh.
New Queen Street gonna get a showcase tonight. Either way, we'll see some new content here for Overwatch 2. PMA OWL breaking out the push maps tonight on New Queen Street. Gonna offer quite a bit of high ground opportunities. Gonna be some wonderful flank routes. I expect to see Shushifoof likely on a Tracer, maybe a Widowmaker, maybe some Genji. Iron Brew gonna have a field day with whatever his choice of hit scan is so far. definitely curious how we want to play this one out. We're going to see Lennox on some DPS. McStupid head back for the tank of Studio 69. Oh, my apologies. Is that the correct lineup for Dallas Dojo currently?
I believe so. Yeah, Shushi on tank, Iron Brew
I
and
was
Bang on
gonna
my drum on
say
DPS, and support and
that was the
AP.
part that caught my attention. No Sushi Foof Trace are gonna be happening on Queen Street. We're gonna see
Oh,
some Sushi tank play. Now the real question: will it be Sigma? Will it be Diva? Will it be Zarya? Or is he going to expand his repertoire in Overwatch 2 here?
Mixion
Stay
says he's
tuned.
a Sigma male.
Traveling to Nuclear.
A Bigma? Bigma. Agreed.
Is Sushi Bigma or Sigma?
Oh,
Find out.
preferred. We just dropped. Nice.
Bum bum ba bum. Bow.
So I would go back to lobby, but I can't.
Traveling to
Oh,
All
we're
right,
getting there.
let's
Oh, it
pause.
paused.
Yeah, because
Perfect.
Gear Daikin Kai dropped. Let's.
R.I.P. Micah.
Let's do this and go back. Let's get Micah back in here.
Please hold for a message from our sponsors. Jonah, get in here and give me a Brondo ad.
Tonight's game brought to you by Brondo. We don't know what it is. Let's
Brondo,
sponsor.
the thirst
Brondo.
mutilator.
The thirst mutilator. That's right.
It's got what plants crave.
Unable to invite player to custom made. They may have disabled. I can't invite Micah. Okay.
Yo, Micah, why you stinky?
Oh, okay, he is. Oh, that's probably why I can't invite him, because he's already here.
It does make it difficult to invite someone to a party they're currently attending.
Oh, Micah's game crashed. That's what we got. All right, I think we're good. Let's just double check with ours. And we will do a take 2 for this is map 4. Ours, not ours. All right. I believe we're waiting for Micah to.
Take 2, day 2, Overwatch 2, map 2 squared. It's all conspiracy, Liam.
I see what Studio 69 did, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Oh, I mean, wow, that is a conflict between my ethics as someone who would like to one day be a professional caster, and the part of me that really wants to go, man, those icons say boobs. So I think I'm just gonna go in, give in on the second.
Mostly, I think it's funny because
Steck has commanded me to say boobs more, so I guess it is my responsibility to follow production's lead. But
that says if
I
we don't say boobs, we don't support women. I don't know how that one much is, but oh, I already did. I
oh
mostly
my,
find it funny because in Overwatch 1 you had to do boobs because there was 3 O's. All right, it looks like we got artists from both. They're memeing in the chat. I think we are good to go. Let's make sure to know all the spectators. All right.
here
Take
we
2,
go.
Electric Boogaloo.
traveling to
Map
Nucleus.
number 4
Initiate
underway shortly. 35 seconds to set it up. We'll
This is the
see
first time
what
we've
each
seen
team
push
has
this season. This is the inaugural push map. Last night we did not get to it. It was done in 3, so I'm excited to see what these teams are gonna do. I want to see Doomfist. That's it. I'll say it.
I
I think
mean,
I
I
think they could
wouldn't be
do it.
disappointed.
Especially Studio 69 did so good on the dive. Just throw McStupid head in. You know, he dives in, starts punching people, static hacks them. That's what you
I'm
need.
here for it. I want to see Big Stupid Head become a Doom main. Looks like we're gonna get the Zarya v Sigma matchup though. Again, see, Shushi hurt us. Will he be Sigma? Will he be Bigma? We'll find out. Banging My Drum's gonna back him up with the Reaper there. Yakety tack on the Moira, so pretty brawly. Plus the Iron Brew Symphonia John Wobble combo. Big Stupid Head on the Zarya with Static busting out the Genji again here. Lennox gonna try to play tank from the DPS role with the Reaper as well. So Halloween in full effect with the two Goth boys in the DPS slot.
Oh, but Studio 69 are getting here way before.
Oh yeah, DDR
Like,
Daikenkai and
way
that
before,
Lucio make a
They're
big
just gonna
difference.
speed on in. And Dallas Dojo
Oh.
were split, but Iron Brew
And they're
just
gonna
gets two right
Speed
away.
on out. Iron Brew catches the wide angle with the pocket from Symphonia John and just rips apart Studio 69.
Just does Bastion. What does Bastion? My God, Iron Brew does what Bastion does best. And just kill people. Also looks like Shushi is heard us ask if he's gonna be a Bigma, and he decided to be.
I would presume. I mean, one of his favorite. Well, I shouldn't say favorite. I'm pretty sure that's Diva. One of his best tanks from Overwatch 1 in its last balanced state, and I mean a great amount of mitigation. Especially, I mean, Lennox is just going to get shut down quite a bit. Makes Stupid Head has some recourse, you know, he can fry the shield, but pretty good management so far from Shushi, backed up by quite a bit of healing in the form of Yakety Tax Moira. Just means that they can kind of sustain this brawly fight a little bit better, and they've got a little bit more mass damage going downrange. You see Iron Brew already builds the ult and goes ahead and lays it down. Shushifoof pretty much kills and runs off everybody before it can even land, but I don't think that's any complaint. Oh, Killer Lizard trying to get out. Looks like they might have hit the fade just backwards blindly, got caught up on a pillar. Will fall eventually, and oh, Lennox
Oh
gets
no,
caught out a
Lennox
little early as well.
Rocked. Oh,
Oh,
Shushi
Shushi grabs
spawn
McStupid
camp
Head with the
grab.
flux. Banging My Drums up at the door by himself, fades away to safety. I mean, right now, Dallas Dojo is getting greedy, but they're still playing smart. They know when to disengage, they know when to run away. Banging My Drums on the flank right now, gonna be looking to build up that Death Blossom. Has to fade away first though, and it's gonna be Lennox instead that gets a kill. Killer Lizard matches it as well with the Cole, and now a two-piece for Lennox swings it back towards Studio 69.
Oh, the Symphonious John's ragdoll was just slowly falling out of the sky. That was kind of interesting. Yeah, and you know, I wonder. I mean, this does heavily, as far as that barricade was pushed off the two initial fight wins. I mean, really, Dallas Dojo don't need to do a ton here. This is one of the biggest things with push maps is that, you know, ooh, Lennox with the death spot. Oh, only gets Iron Brew. With these push maps, it's not as swingy as I think Blizzard intended it to be. It does seem that once the advantage gets pushed, you know, past checkpoint 1, it just goes, and it's so hard to crawl back. But let's see what Studio 69 are gonna be able to do here. You're taking a guy hiding behind the barricade. The stupid actually does get here back in time. And they're not gonna push the issue. And again, they don't really need to.
They can kind of just afford, like you said, to really just wait until they've got 5 ults, win a team fight naturally, and then just walk the robot all the way up and pop all their Qs.
There's a grab from McStupid Head, gets 3. Oh yeah, and he's gonna get. There's Iron Brew Shushi and the Yakety Tack going down. Symphonia John as well.
Now, that was exactly what Studio 69 needed, though. They got a singular ult to win a team fight.
Oh,
now
no.
they're back making cart progress.
Jonah's in the back line with Death Blossom. He's looking for something cheeky.
Oh, yes he is.
Is he gonna get it though? There's 4 of them right in a row.
Off the top rope, McStupid Head looks
Come
like he's
on,
there
Banger.
watching for it. Got
Looks like
both
he had-
bubbles ready.
Did I know that he's there?
Oh
They
yeah,
might know he's here.
they're tossing the orbs around. They're looking for it.
Oh, Graf doesn't get
Shushi
anybody.
whips the Flux and the Bastion ult? What is going on here?
Angry comes. Here he comes. Blossom. There's no way he doesn't do it here.
If
Oh,
he does, I think
they're
it's a
just
bit of a
running away
throw.
from him. Oh no, he goes down.
He definitely didn't need to boss him there, as this looks like a pretty clean win. The res gonna come out.
He does get res. He like from the bird's eye view, I just like saw 4 of them and I was like, oh, this is it. And then they
But
just sped away from him.
Shushi and Iron Brew both, I'm sorry guys, blow their ults. And now things are swinging pretty well back in favor of Studio 69 actually. Card progress not really there, but the ultimate advantage is swinging back towards them slowly but surely. EMP finds 1 onto the Sigma.
There's
Death
the
Blossom's
Death Blossom
probably...
Sigma drum.
Oh, it does find 2!
Ooh. But with a Coalescence and a Roadhog still here?
It's
I
not
don't
going to be
know.
bad,
It's
but they're going to have to get out. They've got presence. No, Killer Lizard down. McStupidhead does trade Yakety Tack. That is a good kill that's going to give an opportunity. No, the res nullifies it all for naught.
Oh, Lennox uses the Death Blossom, goes down immediately. There's another Bastion ult just to zone them off the point. But Junior attacking guy is here trying to be slippery. Killer Lizard gets back on the Moira. McStupidhead as well.
This
This
is
is-
about going to wrap it up. One more push from Static to try to buy some time on the Genji. The deflect not quite enough. DDR Daikenkai trying to get
We're back
slippery.
on the Battle
No.
Mercy.
The lift from Shushi just about going to do it as the robot inches the last bit. That will do it for Dallas Dojo with the victory. 3-1. Took it all the way to push from Studio 69. Our last pot G, though, going to Iron Brew for the night.
Iron Brew second. On Bastion, actually.
Oh, it's here at the end. Through beat, nonetheless, destroys Lennox before the Death Blossom can get much value. Pops ult for good measure. Clean plays from Iron Brew tonight on the little robot.
Yeah. And that's actually gonna be our game tonight. That's Dallas Dojo taking it 3-1 over Studio 69. Studio 69 struggled in the beginning there. Really crawled it back on Hollywood. Had a very convincing Hollywood. And then on New Queen Street, they just it's kind of how push goes right now is you lose 2 team fights and it's just so hard to get it back.
Absolutely, but whatever it was that changed for Studio 69 in maps 3 and 4, I could feel it coming in the first 2, but it just didn't quite click, and then all of a sudden they've really found their stride. They were able to turn back team fights. They were able to overcome ult advantages on the side of the Dallas Dojo. So it's only week 1. I'm excited to see where they go from here. Dallas Dojo coming out a force to be reckoned with tonight. I mean, these are all folks that, for those of us that have been around the league for a little bit, know are quite good friends. They play together pretty often. I'm sure there's a good time going on in the comms tonight for the dojo as they celebrate this victory.
For sure. I believe that is going to be it for our stream here tonight. We thank you all for joining us for week 1, day 2 of Dallas Dojo versus Studio 69. Tune in tomorrow when I believe it is Precious Booty versus No Cap. And we have a couple other games going on tonight that we will be streaming later in the week, I believe. So jump into the PMAL Discord, pay attention to that league news, come tune in when we're here. I have been your host, Liam Griffin 1, joined in the booth by that Dan guy and Steck Monster, and we hope you have a fantastic night.
Peace.